Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sadique, and in this session or video we will be looking after the current affairs of 26 September 2024. So yeah, there are a lot of many important current affairs today. Before going into the session, a small reminder from my side regarding subscription, like and share. So if you are new to this channel, then please hit the subscribe button and like to this session, and also to there are many other videos in my channel. You can go and explore them. Yeah, so if you subscribe, then it will be act as an encouragement for me. So yeah, well, let's get into the session without any time waste. Fine. The first thing today is World Tourism Day. 1 second, this is not working. Sorry. Yeah, first thing today is World Tourism Day, and the theme of this Tourism Day is tourism and peace. Okay, and the peace is very necessary these days, right? So tourism and peace is the theme of this year's World Tourism Day, and it was established by UNWTO, UN World Tourism Organization, and on 1980 this has been established. Okay, and the date September 27 was chosen to commemorate the adoption of this UNWTO statutes regarding this tourism to protection of the tourists in other country, like that. Okay, similar kind of. So for that purpose, on this day of September 27th in 1970, these statutes has been passed. So for that commemoration, we celebrate today as World Tourism Day. So this World Tourism Day, and there are some 3 points here. It emphasizes how travel and cultural exchange can contribute to mutual understanding between different countries. We understand the culture of other countries also, right? We generally travel to many other countries, which like Switzerland, Sweden, Europe countries, or any other country which we travel. We understand the culture that is going on there, and we embrace that culture, right? In the same way, the other country people visit India. Then when they visit India, they also try to understand our culture and our importance to some cultural values and all. So it kind of creates a mutual understanding between both countries, and also the diaspora of both the countries. Okay, and also conflict resolution. This this increases the cross-cultural experiences, right? By this there can be this understanding of peace, and this can lead to conflict resolution, that is called as soft power also in international relations. So yeah, this tourism can also increase this conflict resolution and economic cooperation, that can lead to more stable international relation. Generally, this tourism can also increase the employability of that particular area. Like it can increase some shops, or some local shops, or the guides may be there, the local, and also to explain the culture of that area to foreigners. We have some local guides will be there, they'll get employment also. And in other way, we can also promote our culture and our history. We can proudly say that our history has so much of significant milestones, and yeah, significance in our lives. Okay, so considering all that, this World Tourism Day is very important, and it is in September 27th. Fine. So on this World Tourism Day, wait, okay, 1 second. Okay, fine, we had a session. Okay, fine, I will look into later. So next we have this Global Innovation Index. I'm audible, right? Okay. Next we have this Global Innovation Index. India ranks 39th this year. It's very important, considering examination point of view, and also considering the rank also. It's very important because we have improved a lot compared to 2015. We are at 81st rank. Okay, now in 2024 we are at 39th. Okay, in 2015 we are at 81st. From 81st we have jumped to 39th in 2024. It shows our government's initiatives, and it shows our commitment to innovation. Fine. So, and also India ranks first among 38 lower middle income countries, and that shows its leadership qualities in this area. Okay, innovation output strength. India excels in innovation, and ranking 33rd as an improvement from last year. Let's see some important points here in this. So this will be published by WIPO, like World Intellectual Property Organization. And in this, Switzerland, Sweden, US, and Singapore and UK are among the top 5 world's most innovative economies. And among the fastest climbers over the past decade, it is China, Turkey, India, Vietnam, and the Philippines. These are 5 of the fastest climbers in terms of this Global Innovation Index. Okay. And also India ranked first among the lower middle income countries and 4th in the World Intellectual Property Organization Science and Technology Cluster ranking. In this particular Science and Technology Cluster ranking, India is ranking 4th. Okay. Overall, India is ranking 4th in the Science and Technology Cluster ranking. In this Science and Technology Cluster, we are at 4th place. So that's about this Global Innovation Index. This is actually a very favorite topic for examiners also, because they'll for sure ask this question regarding Global Innovation Index. It is 39th place and it is published by WIPO, World Intellectual Property Organization. Okay, and Switzerland is in top place. Next, we have recently conducted this India Sugar and it's going on now. It is 26th and 27th of September. And India Sugar and Bioenergy Conference. And for this conference, our Food and Consumer Affairs Minister attended. Who is our Food and Consumer Affairs Minister? He is Mr. Shri Prahlad Joshi. Okay, Prahlad Joshi, and he addressed this event of India Sugar and Bioenergy Conference. So let's look at some points also. And he also said that India has become world's 3rd largest producer and consumer of ethanol. Okay, it's an important static point also. It is world's 3rd largest producer and consumer of ethanol. Okay, India is. So while talking about this ethanol blended petrol, minister said that there are several steps taken to increase that ethanol production capacity in India. And coming to sugarcane cultivation, because it's an alliance of conference of sugar and bioenergy, right? So coming to sugarcane cultivation, he said that the cultivation has been increased by about 18%, while sugarcane production has increased by 40%. Okay, and he said that minimum selling price of sugar was introduced in 2018 and to protect the interests of farmers and sugar industry by the center. Minimum selling price MSP has been introduced in sugar in 2018, and India is second largest producer of sugarcane next to Brazil. It is also very important. So India first comes Brazil and then India. So what he said is, the ministry said that India should cooperate in terms of this sugarcane and with Brazil, so that it can be useful for the production to increase the production of biofuels like ethanol, biodiesel, and biojet fuel. Okay. Next, we have this should come actually after that news. Okay, that World Tourism Day news. After that, it should come like on this particular day. Tourism Ministry launched Paryatan Mitra and Paryatan Didi. We discussed, right, while we go to some tourist place, there will be some guides with very well known history of that place. Okay, they'll explain us what happened in the past on that day, on that year, or in that period of that ruler. So they'll explain every important aspects of that place. Okay, like in Golconda Fort, we have one technology like if we clap at one place, it'll go and pass to the king's place. Okay, like it will give a signal to king's place that some enemies are coming, or it's some guests are coming. So based on that claps, they can assume it. So that technology was there in that Golconda Fort. So this is a small example. Okay, that I'm saying. So they can explain that importance of some things in that tourist place. Okay, so this tourism ministry launched Paryatan Mitra and Paryatan Didi on this World Tourism Day. Okay, they are actually by having them to elevate our overall experience of this tourist destination, by having them meet tourist friendly people who are proud ambassadors and storytellers for their destination. Okay, they are basically ambassadors and storytellers. Okay, they generally tell about that tourist place. Okay, we launched this Paryatan Mitra and Paryatan Didi. This I think these terms are very important: Paryatan Mitra and Paryatan Didi. Okay, so this is about it, and special emphasis is also placed on training women and youth to enable them to develop new tourism products like heritage walks, food tours, craft tours, nature treks, homestay experiences, and all this. Okay, so this is about it, and also training has also been given in digital literacy and also digital tools also for this tourism purpose. One second. So yeah, and also this already 3,000 people have been trained in 6 pilot destinations on the importance of creating a positive experience for tourists and thereby being a Paryatan Mitra. Okay, already this training pilot program has been started, and in 6 tourist destinations this has been going on, this Paryatan Mitra and everything, and training has also been given to 3,000 people. Okay, for this Paryatan Mitra. Fine, so this is about it, and why this is launched today. Today is World Tourism Day for that purpose. Next, we are already discussing about this quad from last few days. Okay, this quad and its initiatives and all. So we have further some more initiatives. We discussed cancer moonshot initiative. Okay, that is regarding cervical cancer and to raise awareness regarding cervical cancer and its vaccine, human papilloma virus vaccine, right? So that vaccine is not available. So for that in the Asia Pacific region, to improve that vaccine availability and also to increase awareness regarding that vaccine, we have this quad cancer moonshot. And in this I think it's Gavi, right? Yeah, Serum Institute of India and Gavi have provided aim to provide up to 40 million vaccines for this reason. Okay, Gavi in the sense, like, what is Gavi here? Gavi means Global Alliance for Vaccines and Immunization. Okay, Gavi and Serum SII, these both collaborated to provide and they kept this target to provide around 40 million vaccines to the region. So that is this quad cancer moonshot initiative. And we have another initiative called MAITRI, that is regarding maritime initiative for training in Indo-Pacific. Okay, to train quad partners to monitor and secure their waters and enforce their laws and deter unlawful behavior regarding maritime security. Okay, it is all about to secure the waters and enforce maritime laws in that. Okay, if anything is wrong, then we have to deter them. Okay, for that it is. So India will host the first MAITRI workshop in 2025. This is very important point. So India will be hosting the first MAITRI workshop in 2025. Fine, and also we have another initiative called Quad at Sea Ship Observer Mission. This is scheduled for 2025, and it is to enhance interoperability and maritime safety among Quad nations. It is as the name suggests, it is the same. Okay, Quad at Sea Ship Observer Mission. And we have another two also, like Logistics Network pilot project to facilitate sharing of airlift capacity among the Quad countries, and also during this disaster period. Okay, during this period we need airlift capacity, right? So to facilitate this airlift capacity, we have this initiative, Logistics Network pilot project. And next we have Maritime Legal Dialogue. A new dialogue has been launched to uphold a rules-based order in maritime operations. Okay, to condemning aggressive actions, particularly those related to China. So it is a maritime legal dialogue. Fine. Okay. Next, we have already discussed this, that our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has been on a visit to Uzbekistan to sign bilateral treaties. So this is regarding that. So India Uzbekistan signed investment treaty to boost investor confidence. Okay, we both signed, so India and Uzbekistan signed investment treaty to boost investor confidence. Okay, so this is actually to assure appropriate protection to Uzbekistan investors in India and also Indian investors in Uzbekistan. Okay, to assure the investor protection, this is all about, this treaty is about. So for investor protections of both the countries, okay, for Uzbekistan and also for India. So for their appropriate protection, we are having this treaty, that is between India and Uzbekistan. You have to remember that this investor protection treaty is between which two countries? Okay, it is between India and Uzbekistan. Fine. So it's about it. And yeah, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and Deputy Prime Minister of Uzbekistan Khojayev Jamshid Abukhakimovich, some name. Okay, you can remember Jamshid this here. Okay, fine. So it is to assure appropriate protection of Uzbekistan investors in India and Indian investors in Uzbekistan. Okay, relevant. I mean, in recent escalations, right? We have to keep this investor security also in importance. It is also to pave the way for increased bilateral investments by both the countries with this treaty. Okay. Next, Thailand becomes third in Asia to recognize same-sex marriages. And which are the other two countries which recognized? They are Taiwan and Nepal. After Taiwan and Nepal, Thailand becomes the third place to recognize same-sex marriages. Okay. And so they passed this marriage equality bill and it received the royal assent. Sorry. So for that reason, Thailand became the third place. Okay, it will this law will provide full legal and financial and medical rights for marriage partners in this country of any gender. Okay, and also they used gender neutral terms like spouse and person in the law, in the bill. Okay, and next, as per the new law, couples will have equal access to marriage and same rights in areas including child adoption, healthcare, consent, and inheritance. So there is no discrimination to this any marriage. Okay, any marriage they will be treated equally. Same. So they recognize this same-sex marriage as a marriage equality bill receives royal assent. Okay, Thailand it is. So it is a third place in Asia, and the other two are Taiwan and Nepal. So this is all about this news. We'll move to next news. India elected to Globe Steering Committee on Combating Corruption. This GLOBE means, what is GLOBE? Anti-Corruption Law Enforcement Authorities. Global Operation Network for Anti-Corruption Law Enforcement Authorities. This was announced by CBI. Okay, it was announced by CBI that India elected to GLOBE Steering Committee on Combating Corruption. It was an initiative of G20 and it was supported by India in 2020. This GLOBE Steering Committee initiative has been, it was initiative G20 supported by India in 2020. Fine. And yeah, India was elected to 15-member Globe Steering Committee during the plenary session held in Beijing on September 26. After this multi-stage voting process which happened, after that this India has been elected to this Globe Steering Committee. Okay, it is this platform is for, see the name itself suggests that it is against the anti-corruption law enforcement authorities. This is to curb the corruption in international transactions and international thing. Serves as a platform for international cooperation, enabling member countries to tackle cross-border corruption and financial crime respectively. So next we have this important thing called A-Train. Okay, A-Train is nothing, it actually I thought it is something like something which will go in air. Okay, something that kind of technology. Okay, so but it is actually a normal metro service, kind of metro service, but this is between in an airport. Okay, if it is Delhi airport, and here it is a terminal 1, and here we have terminal 2 or 3. Okay, generally in Delhi airport terminals 2 and 3 will be at similar place, and but terminal 1 will be of pretty distance, like around 7 to 8 kilometers, I think so. So for the passengers to have hassle-free and stress-free transport, generally there will be some DTC buses will be there for the transport purpose, but to have this hassle-free transport, we are setting this A-Train from T1 to T3. Okay, and also covering other places like airport hub is also there. What is that? 1 second. Yeah, in this video, in this it is there. Yeah, terminal 2 or 3 and terminal 1, Aero City and Cargo City. This train will cover these 4 places. Fine. This is generally to transfer between passengers between terminals. Okay, for that purpose it is generally. Okay, and it is particularly important for those who are on connected flights. Okay, from one terminal to other terminal to passage. Okay, we do this. Okay, it is also known as SkyTrain, and it is present at many airports also, and it operates on an automated people mover system. Fine. So it is also called as SkyTrain. And anything else we have to know? Yeah, this Delhi International Airport Limited, led by GMR Group, has already begun working on this solution. On a solution, I mean, in future, this Delhi International Airport, Indira Gandhi International Airport, will be the passenger count will double within a few years. Okay, so to support that number of passengers, we need this kind of systems in airport. Okay, so this DIL have teamed up with Aeroports de Paris, like it's a French partner, Group D ADP, for this futuristic A-train system at Indira Gandhi International Airport. So this collaboration has been happened here between DIL led by GMR Group with and also with Group D ADP French partner. Okay, so to have this stress free and hassle free, we are having this air train between in the Delhi airport. Fine, so that's it about this air train. And also next news is that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Actually, government today released this revised operational guidelines and training manual for all the medical officers, particularly for this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And why? Because this has been increasing day by day in our country, this fatty liver disease. Okay, recently there is also this pointer that India accounts for around 66% of the deaths because of NCDs, non-communicable diseases. Okay, non-communicable diseases like because of cardiovascular diseases or cancers, diabetes, stroke, mental health illness. All these are called non-communicable diseases, that is which are not transferred by some vectors. Okay, like dengue, malaria. These are all transferable and communicable. But this cardiovascular, heart strokes, cancers, chronic respiratory diseases, okay, diabetes, these are all non-communicable diseases. So this it constitutes around 66% of the deaths totally. Okay, you can see the importance of this non-communicable diseases. So why? And among them is one of them is fatty liver disease. So government today has revised this operational guidelines and training manual for all medical officers on this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Fine. So what is this fatty liver disease? It causes, because of this overweight and obesity, genetics and alcohol consumption, and because of some certain medications also, this may occur, this fatty liver disease. It is said that 1 in 3 Indians out of 10 can have this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Okay, one second, sorry. So next news is Indian team names Arunachal peak after Dalai Lama. Okay, a team constituted by this NIMAS, National Institute of Mountaineering and Adventure Sports, has done an expedition under Ministry of Defense to a peak which was unnamed. Okay, doesn't have any name. So that team has led this expedition and they reached the peak, and there they named this peak again. They decided to name that summit after the 6th Dalai Lama, Sangyang Gyatso. Okay, Sangyang Gyatso named this peak after this name, and yeah, so that's it about this news. And it actually China has given some remark on this news also, that it is our place karke, but yeah, but India has continued. India has continually said that rejected these claims over Arunachal Pradesh by China, and New Delhi also dismissed Beijing's move to assign this and saying it did not alter the reality. Okay, in reality, Arunachal Pradesh is India's, right? Yeah. So just to remember you guys. Okay, it will be as a remembrance also. So what is that name which is said here? Sangyang Gyatso. Okay, that is a peak in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, and expedition was done by NIMAS, National Institute of Mountaineering and Adventure Sports. Fine. A team was led by Director Colonel Ranveer Singh Jamwal, scaled an unnamed and unclimbed 20,000 feet approximately high peak in Arunachal Pradesh, and decided to name the summit after the 6th Dalai Lama, Sangyang Gyatso. Okay, Okay. Next, 83rd Foundation Day celebrations of CSIR has been happened, and the Vice President of India inaugurated that 83rd Foundation Day celebrations of CSIR, and also a book has been released on this occasion called Innovation Trailblazers: The Leadership Legacies of CSIR. Okay, all the important innovations, important events of CSIR will be there. So the book is called as Innovation Trailblazers: The Leadership Legacies of CSIR. That book has been launched in this 83rd Foundation Day. Fine, and also winners of CSIR energy saving campaign has also been felicitated here. Like CGRI secured first prize, and CSIR CCRI secured second prize, while CSIR CSM CRI secured third prize. Okay, and on this occasion, actually I thought it's very important quote. It may be asked in some exams, right, by saying economic development is powered by competitiveness, and the competitiveness is powered by knowledge. Knowledge is powered by technology and innovation. This quote was said by who? That may be the question. Okay, because it's a very important personality who said this quote. That is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalamji. Okay, our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalamji said quote it is. Okay, and this quote was pointed by our principal scientific advisor on this occasion. Who is our principal scientific advisor at present now? Ajay Kumar Sood. Okay, he is our current principal scientific advisor. And who is our head of CSIR now? Because we are discussing the CSIR, right? It is 83rd Foundation Day of CSIR. Who is our current Director General of CSIR? It is Kalai Selvi, N. Kalai Selvi. Fine. Okay, this is some static portion of this CSIR. It was established in 1942 and its headquarters are in New Delhi. And the CSIR is funded by Ministry of Science and Technology, and it operates as an autonomous body under Societies Registration Act 1980. I'm sorry, pardon me, 1860. Okay, it's not 1980, 1860 it is. Fine, and CSIR covers various spectrum of streams like radio and space physics, oceanography, geophysics, chemicals, drugs, genomics, biotechnology, nanotechnology to mining, aeronautics, instrumentation, environmental engineering, and information technology. Okay, so who is the president of this CSIR? It is Prime Minister of India ex officio. Okay, and the vice president is Union Minister of Science and Technology. The governing body that will be headed by Director General. Who is the Director General of CSIR? It is Kalai Selvi, N. Kalai Selvi. Next, we have an appointment here. Air Marshal SP Dharkar, a distinguished fighter pilot, has been appointed as the next Vice Chief of Air Staff. Okay, he's appointed as next Vice Chief of Air Staff, and he will succeed Air Marshal AP Singh. Okay, Air Marshal AP Singh, who is set to become a Chief of Air Staff. Okay, on 30th September, Air Marshal AP Singh will take over as Chief of Air Staff. Then Air Marshal SP Dharkar will be appointed as Vice Chief of Air Staff. Got it? Who is the current Chief of Air Staff right now? It is Vivek Ram Chaudhary. Vivek Ram Chaudhary is our current Chief of Air Staff, but until September 30, okay? After September 30, it is AP Singh, okay? Fine, okay. China launches 8 satellites into space from ship. It's a very, very advanced technology, okay, I'm saying, because this is with very, not, this technology is not with many countries, this launching satellites from a ship, okay, because it's very safe considering the launch space, Okay, you can take a very, I mean, the trials can happen without any worry. Okay, and so China launched this 8 satellites into space from a ship from the sea. Okay, this is that launcher you can see here. So mission utilized the Geolong 3 Smart Dragon 3 rocket for this second successful launch since its debut, Geolong 3 or Smart Dragon 3. Okay, this is a solid fuel rocket developed by China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. It's designed specifically for commercial satellite deployments and sea-based launches. Okay, this mission points to China's growth expertise in sea-based launches. Okay, this was a technique that offers greater flexibility in launch locations and potentially reducing costs. Fine. Okay, this is a sea-based launch. This mission utilized Geolong 3 Smart Dragon 3. Next, this issue was going on from last many days. Andhra Pradesh government forms a SIT to investigate ghee adulteration in Tirumala temple prasadam. That Tirumala Laddoo, we all know that allegations have come that there is an inclusion of animal fat oil in that. So Andhra Pradesh government formed SIT to investigate this adulteration of ghee adulteration in this prasadam, in this Tirumala Laddoo. Fine. So the SIT was headed by Sarvashrestha. Okay. This was the news today of this. Sarvashrestha was the head of that SIT that was formed to investigate this ghee adulteration in Tirumala Laddoo. Okay, Tirumala temple prasadam, that is called as Laddoo, Tirumala Laddoo. Okay, Laddoo prasadam. Next, Maharashtra aims for zero carbon emissions by 2070. Okay, this was from Maharashtra, and the state has taken significant step towards producing 50% renewable energy by 2030, and it signed a memorandum of understanding worth 47,500 crores and expected to generate around 18,828 jobs. Okay, Maharashtra is first in what? Maharashtra is first in its GDP. Okay, not growth, but overall, comparing the overall GDP, it is highest in India. Okay, no, I'm not telling about growth here. Next, he was speaking in Mumbai after this signing of MOUs with 4 companies in the green energy sector. Next, CISCO opens first India plant in Chennai and targets 1.3 billion output and 1,200 jobs. So CISCO along with Flex, I think so. Yeah, partnering with Flex, it opened this Chennai facility, and here the manufacturing, the network convergence systems will happen here. 540 series routers, and with plans to increase the scale in the coming days. Okay, it is opened in Chennai. Next, Bangladesh all-rounder Shakib Hasan announces retirement plan ahead of a final test against India in Kanpur. Okay, Shakib Hasan actually he belongs to a member of parliament, and during the previous government of Sheikh Hasina. So now he is actually asking for security from Bangladesh Cricket Board to play a last and final test in Mirpur of Bangladesh. Okay. Yeah. Now we all know that government has changed, right? The Sheikh Hasina government has been ousted by the students' protest and all, and now Shakib Hasan also belongs to that party of Sheikh Hasina, and yeah, now all those members of that party are facing murder charges and many other charges. So yeah, he's asking for security now, and Bangladesh Cricket Board said they cannot provide security. Okay, so we have to see what happens next. So actually he announced this retirement plan, so I thought it will be it is in news, right? They may ask a question like which player announced retirement plan ahead of final test. Okay, fine. And next, Kamal Chawla, this is I think last news. Kamal Chawla clinches gold in IBSF World 6 Red Snooker Championship. So Kamal Chawla belongs to the category of snooker sport. Fine, and he clinched gold in IBSF World 6 Red Snooker Championship, and we also got 3 more bronze medals in this competition. from Malkit Singh, with Vijaya Pillai and Kirtana Pandian. Okay, and yeah, this is about it, about this news. And this Kamal Chawla victory was over Pakistan's Asjad Iqbal in the final at Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. This happened at Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Fine. So this Kamal Chawla, he belongs to a sport called snooker. Okay, that may be the question may come. So that's it for this session. And if you like my content, and if you want more content, then you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like and share this video to your friends. Fine. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Jai Hind.